right, authentic answers. Chelsea 4, Manchester United 3. Two of the worst teams in the top 6, or the so-called top 6. And it showed. The quality wasn't there. To think back in the days, this was such a big fixture, like the Mourinho versus Ferguson, and now it's a shambles. I like both teams were poor. I'm not gonna lie. Like no one stood out. The only good thing, Chelsea's got Palmer, Man United's got Garnacho, but other than that, it was poor, man. Like to go into a game in 20 minutes and be 2-0 down, that is just you're asking for trouble, innit? You're asking for trouble. Man United just they do it to themselves, innit? Like this is a chance where you've got Villa just lost, Tottenham have drawn, and now you can try and see if you can gain back some points on them, and crumbled yet again. Let me start from the beginning. 2-0 down in 20 minutes. By half time, it's 2-2. Granted, good comeback, but it's always the thing of why do we always need to come back from being behind? And then second half, come out, not too bad. 3-2 up. Get to the 93rd minute, I believe it was. And you're thinking, to see the game out. They was even doing passes. They was going to let ole. And then Dalot just does a stupid mistake. Don't know. I know he's going to regret it, but that cost the game, man. That literally was an awful tackle. Made it 3-3, and then they just switched off after that. And you know what? For Chelsea to be at home, they're probably going to be buzzing, because that for them is a big result. Because as I said, Man United and Chelsea, right about now, they're on the same level. They spend money on players that they probably shouldn't. And to be honest, both of our managers aren't good enough. They're not the answer to where United or Chelsea need to go. And they got the winner. I've said from early, I do like Cole Palmer. I would think it would be nice to bring him back to Man United, not Man United, but back to Manchester. He's a Manchester United supporter. What he says he was as a kid, I don't know what he's like now, but yeah, man. Like when you look at the signing of him to compare, and you know what? Let me go into the goals actually. The first goal that Chelsea scored, I'm sorry, but Onana should have saved it. Onana, you have to hold your hands up. That wasn't good enough, man. Like, and this is the thing with Onana. We brought him in to play from the back, but we can't play from the back because our players aren't good enough. Like, Varane, I'm sorry, I keep saying it, but I want him gone. He doesn't give that composure, that he doesn't fill you with confidence. Like the Van Dijks, the Diaz, the Salibas, he doesn't give you that. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not exactly the oldest player in the world. Like Thiago Silva, granted, he was on the bench, but at least you know with him, he's a lot more composed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like form is temporary, class is permanent. That's how I see things. And then he went off injured. There's just too many injuries at United, man. Like, just get rid of all of these players now. But yeah, the first goal shouldn't have gone in. The penalty again, sloppy. Anthony, just like, come on, bro. So you're 2-0 down. Granted, we get back into the game, Garnacho, and then obviously Bruno gets the header. Again, I feel Bruno, man, like there was times where he's getting knocked down and he's laying on the floor, and I'm like, bruv, get up. You're our captain. You can't be rolling around like that. Get up. Like, 2-2. And then obviously the Anthony finally produces something out of nothing. Great ball from the outside of his boot. Garnacho, great little header. And you're thinking, like, cool, we're back. We can maybe try and do something on Sunday against Liverpool. And they just crumbled. Like, Kobe Mainoo, I feel like he's getting burnt out. The pressure that is on him is just too much. You're just relying on him to do everything. I thought Casemiro wasn't great. Dalot was poor, maybe because he went back out onto the left. He's been playing on the right for a long time, but he seemed like old school Dalot. I didn't like it at all. Wan-Bissaka, I didn't feel like he needed to play on that side because there was no one really for him to mark like that. Who else was there? Johnny Evans comes on and gets injured. It's like, bro, like this should not be happening at Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Maguire, his defending, the way he holds the line, I'm just like, bro, you can't do it. Like, you can't do it, man. We need to get some new reinforcement in, man. Like, yeah, there's so many players I can name right now, but the game in itself was just poorly man managed. The players have to take accountability for what happened. And where does this leave United now? Nowhere. Like, literally, that was a bottle job. Literally a bottle job. You can't be in the 93rd minute winning in a game and then you end up losing. You can't. Like, even a draw I was going to be disappointed with. Granted, that's like I said, neither team deserved to win. But away from home, you'll always take a little point or something. But when the fourth goal went in, and I'm like, bruv, this is Cole Palmer. Why is no one not, like, what's going on? Yeah, not cool, man. Not cool. We got too much expensive players, and no one is delivering. Like, Rashford came on, didn't offer anything. The guy that replaced Evans, I've like, bro, I don't even know how you even made it. And do you know what it is? You have to also be like mindful, because you don't want to be disrespectful towards people, but they're not Man United material. I'm sorry. Like, there's a level of standards that needs to be kept, and at United it doesn't. For me, Hoyland was feeding off scraps. He didn't even know. I don't know. Did he have a shot on target? I'm not sure. I don't think he did. But in terms of United, they need to build it. Kobe Mainu, Garnacho, Hoyland, and that's it. Everybody else is like, it's like a trial now, isn't it? Like, literally, it's like a trial for me. De Gea still hasn't got a team. We need to maybe get a goalkeeper back. We need to get some centre backs. We need to get a left back. We need to get a right back. We need to get a central defensive midfielder. We need a right winger. I want to see someone challenge Bruno for his position. Like, because for me, just as our captain, I look at that and I said, if that was Erdegaard, if that was De Bruyne, if that was maybe not McAllister, but like whoever at Liverpool, you wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't see them rolling around on the floor knowing that you've just lost the ball. You need to get up and go and chase that. Like, just, and Ten Hag, bro, I I want him to do well, but I just look at these results and I think, bro, how many losses is this now? Like, our goal difference is -1. 30 games, 31 games played, and it's -1. Like, where do you go from here? Do you know what I'm saying? We've conceded more goals than we've scored. But yeah, man, I know a lot of neutrals like the game. People always do this United. It's exciting, man, but as a fan, it wasn't good to watch. And yeah, man, let me know your thoughts, authentic answers. Peace.